instead of repeatedly hitting on Mormonism, I'm going to try and present somewhat of a hierarchy, an order of topics that come out in a chronological study of Mormonism. Let me give you an example. Mormonism today paints a picture to most people, the missionaries do, that everything began with Joseph Smith having a first vision. That's where it's typically played out. So we'll take them at their word, assume everything started with the first vision, and we're going to then discuss the topics of that first vision that relate to Christianity and Mormonism, which would be the makeup of God, the ontology of God, the makeup of God, and or the need for restoration or church. So we're going to start with the makeup of God. And in doing that, we're going to lay out what the Christian churches surrounding young Joseph Smith were teaching at the time, what Smith originally taught relative to the ontology of God, and then ultimately what he taught as he neared the end of his life. And we're just going to kind of move through that. Now, the reasons I want to approach round two this way is because I think we'll be able to see a few common threads between Christianity today and what Joseph Smith's early attempts to do were. I think it's pretty clear. We will also see Christianity, by the time it reached the ears of Joseph Smith, was not offering a consistent story where everybody was agreed upon. And we will also see that Smith's original responses to Christianity were not so far off, as I said, from the Christian beliefs today. Finally, we will, in most cases, show how far, from our perspective, biblically, Smith drifted from where he started. Nevertheless, some of those places where we say he really drifted, he was actually teaching some things that we could embrace readily and probably should. So in approaching things this way, I'm convinced that we can help the LDS people today with a reasonable biblical way of accepting some of their doctrines of faith while showing them that other points are absolutely untenable when it comes to what biblical Christianity is about.